An adult male was absolutely losing his mind at a Circle K because the female clerk wouldn't let him pay with a dubious crumpled up lottery ticket. With her line of customers piling up, the female clerk behind the counter decided to disengage. She asked this irate customer, Eric Ford, to leave the premises. She was polite, but firm. Eric, a gentleman at heart, responded by punching her right in the face. Enter a good Samaritan, a man named Michael Yuroste. Michael jumped in, pulling Eric outside where the pair started wrestling on the ground, rolling away from the store's door and toward the gas pumps. A bit of cardio and violence to start the day, and it gets even sweatier. As the two men were rolling about, a woman suddenly alights from her car and starts whacking Michael with a cane. I don't know why she decided that Michael must have been the bad guy, but he ended up as the sole recipient of Grandma's cane beating nonetheless. And then another bystander steps in, trying to hold back Citizen Kane, who's now going full Willy Wonka on Michael. So you've got four complete strangers all involved in this chaotic mess, like a human game of Twister gone very wrong, but with added assault and battery. This Royal Rumble only comes to a screeching halt when Eric, our original Circle K antagonist, pulls out a gun and opens fire. He shoots Michael, his intended target, but that's not all. In his panicked spray of bullets, Eric also manages to hit a poor man who is just minding his business, pumping gas into his car. Thankfully, that man survived. Michael, however, did not. The police arrived at the scene, reviewed the surveillance footage, and there it was. The whole crime circus caught on camera, clear as day. They even got a good look at Eric's license plates. And so the hunt was on. Word went out, and before long, they found Eric's car. Police performed a textbook traffic stop, pulled him in, and Eric Ford was promptly brought in for questioning, where he presumably did not have a lottery ticket to get him out of that situation. Or did he? Let's find out.
Those are your rights that are afforded to you constitutional.
So I'm being arrested.
What's that?
So I'm being arrested.
Well, we're investigating the shooting that happened yesterday, okay? Whether or not I arrest you is kind of dependent on the information that I'm able to gather, okay? So I am investigating the shooting, and I'm going to ask that if you can, talk to me and tell me about it. That's what I want to talk to you about. I have certain information, but I wanted to kind of give you that opportunity to tell me your side of the story. Is that fair? Okay. So, tell me how your day was yesterday.
It was kind of all right.
Okay. Was there anything in particular? Do you know the shooting that I'm talking about or no? You don't have any idea?
I don't know what you're talking about. Where I don't even believe you telling me about a shooting about yesterday.
Okay.
I don't know what shooting. I don't know where. You ain't tell me none of that. You ain't say what. I just said it was a shooting yesterday.
Okay.
That's all. And then when the police pulled me over, and told me to get out the car, told me to see him, I'm like, what are you doing? What's going on? I'm just pulled up here to get some money out of the bank, and then they pull up on me and do that. So I complied with all they said.
Yes, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I'll give you more details. So this is involving a shooting that your vehicle and yourself were involved over at Circle K at Juan. You remember being there yesterday at Circle K?
I remember being there.
Okay, so tell me about what happened at that Circle K.
Shit, everybody was out there fighting.
Okay, tell me about that.
Let's see. I know I went into the store to give me and my wife something to drink. My hand is messed up, as you can see. And it's hard for me to hold shit. You see my hand is all messed up.
Okay, was that?
It's hard for me to hold stuff. So I kept trying to get a solder out of the thing. And my hand, it'll hold it for a minute, then it'll drop it. From my
So is this something that's ongoing?
Yeah. It's with both hands. My wife told me I need to get it checked out. It's carpal tunnel or something.
Okay.
And I have nerve damage in my hand too, cause my nerves. I kept dropping the soda. When I finally got up to the counter with the sodas, the lady, because I kept saying damn, cause I keep dropping shit, and I'm like fuck, damn, and I said it loud, and the lady, I guess she thought I was talking to somebody, but I wasn't talking to nobody. And I went up to the thing, and she grabbed my sodas, and she told me to get out, right? I'm like, lady, I ain't talking, I ain't did nothing. She like, just get out. So I'm like, okay, I left out. And I started talking to my wife out the car. The next thing I know, all these people come outside and start fighting. And there's my people trying to jump on me. And oh man, and then my wife get out and try to break it up. I don't know what's going on, man.
Okay, I'm just taking notes, sorry. So, inside, when you guys got there, where did you park? Do you remember, who was driving the vehicle that you were in? Is it the same vehicle that you were in now?
I was driving.
Okay, so same vehicle that you got pulled over and that was the same vehicle that was used over there?
No.
Was it the same vehicle that you got pulled over this morning?
Yeah.
Is that the same vehicle that you had yesterday at the Circle K? Is that the same vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay. So same vehicle was, okay, and where did you park? Do you remember where at in the gas station did you park?
No.
Okay. What kind of vehicle, let's talk about the vehicle a little bit. Whose vehicle is that?
That ain't mine.
It's not yours?
No.
Uh,
I borrowed the vehicle.
Borrowed it?
Yeah.
How long have you had the vehicle that you've been borrowing?
A few days.
Few days? Okay. Who did you borrow it from, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't want that person in no trouble, so I'm not gonna say.
Fair enough. I respect that, man. All I can do is ask, okay? So when you go to the store, do you remember, you said you were trying to get some sodas?
Yeah.
Do you remember what kind of sodas you were trying to get?
Strawberry Fantas, me and my wife's favorite.
Okay. And you said you were in the back, I guess, is that the cooler area?
Yeah, where the back sodas is.
Okay.
In the back.
About how you said it was hard for you to hold things in your hand. Both hands are like that, or just your right hand?
Both of them, like, this one is worse than this one.
Okay, so you have a hard time with the right hand?
Right.
Okay. So,
As you can see, it's all messed up. It looked like it's all lumped up and swollen and all, but that's how it is.
and that's always like that.
It's been like this for about, I want to say 10 years.
For about 10 years?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
Yeah.
What, let me see. But how many, there were some sodas that were dropped, you were dropping some sodas. Do you remember how many sodas you dropped?
No, I don't remember. I mean, I know I just kept grabbing them and they kept dropping them. So I'm grabbing with this hand.
Okay. And then you said that you were, and I apologize, your own words, you were saying the F word. Were you upset at that time when that was?
Because I kept dropping.
Okay.
That's why I was saying, fuck, damn. Because I get sick of my hand.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get sick of my hand and I hit it on something just for it to get right and then I can hold something. You know what I'm saying?
So it gets very frustrating.
Right.
Okay, I got you. I'm sorry your hands are like that. Do you know what that was caused by? Like, were you working a lot with your hands that kind of
I
caused?
used to work with my hands a lot. I used to make like clocks, tables, stuff like that.
You used your hands a lot.
I use my hands a lot. I don't want to carry.
say a lot of mechanics, a lot of body guys, because they're always doing this. A lot of plumbers, they're always using their hands. A lot of them get messed up. So okay, I'm just taking notes here. So you said you went to the counter and she just told you to leave.
Right.
Okay.
Cause somebody was in the store telling me, calm down, it's all right.
Do you remember who that was?
No. I remember it was a lady saying, calm down, it's all right.
Do you remember what she was wearing by chance?
No.
Okay. Do you remember what she looked like?
I don't know, she was a white lady.
Okay. And she was trying to tell you calm down. Do you remember where that was at? Or was that back by the cooler?
Yeah, when I was by the cooler, she was like, calm down, it's gonna be all right. I'm like, I know, it's just my hand, you know?
Okay, so she was trying to calm me down.
No, yeah, I wasn't even really mad. I was just pissed because I couldn't hold it.
Okay.
But she was like, it's gonna be all right. I mean, you know, you'll get it. I was like, yeah, okay.
Does that happen frequently?
Yes, all the time.
All right. When you're yelling like this or you're saying these things, even like you shared a little while ago, do you think that would, I guess, let me say it this way, do you think that scares anybody? Does anybody ever like?
Yeah, that's probably why the lady made me leave out of the store.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought maybe that. So I'm like, okay, I didn't argue with her. When I put the sodas on the thing, she snapped them. I walked out of the store.
Okay. What happened when you got outside the store?
I was talking to my wife.
Okay. Where was your wife at the time?
In the car.
Where was she sitting?
In the passenger seat.
The passenger seat. Okay. And were you and her arguing or talking, or was it?
Yeah, I was telling her when I came out. I was telling her what the lady did in the store. I was like, babe, my hand fucking up, you know. She's like, well, when you be going off like that, saying damn and all out, you do scare people because your voice. And I was like, well, I guess I scared you because she took the service and told me to get out the store. She was like, oh, okay. And then next thing I know, everybody falling out the store.
Who was outside when you and your wife were talking about this? Were you outside the vehicle or were you inside?
I had just came out of the store.
Okay.
And she had her window down. I was telling her because I was getting ready. I was getting ready to walk back around the car to get back in the car so we could eat.
Okay, and then you said everybody was coming out of the store?
Then,
Do you remember who came out of the store?
the first person came out of the store was the lady who took the sodas behind the Circle K. I mean, behind the desk. The Circle K. The Circle K lady.
The worker.
Yeah, the worker. She came out and...
Okay, and what happened between her and you?
She came out talking crazy. And I'm like, lady, just go back in the store. I ain't did nothing to you.
What was she saying that it was talking crazy?
I don't know. I don't remember what she said. I just know she came out cussing at me and this and that. And that's my wife was like, wait a minute, lady, who was you talking to? That's my husband.
And at that point, what did you do with that lady?
I didn't do nothing with the lady. I just told the lady to go back in the store. And I'm leaving. And then when she came out, everybody came out. And everybody started fighting. Two dudes came at me to jump on me. I'm fighting two dudes.
Do you remember what they were wearing?
One, I think he had a black jacket on. I think that's the one that left. He ran off.
So the one with the black jacket ran off?
Ran off when the shooting started. When the shooting started, I jumped in my car and we drove off.
And so when the shooting happened, you drove off?
Well, when everybody started shooting, I don't know who was shooting.
So you guys, yeah, you drove off, okay. So you don't know who was shooting?
See, I got bullet holes in my car.
Where'd the bullet come from?
There was a bullet hole in the trunk, and bullet hole on the side, another bullet hole on the other side.
Where are those from?
From there.
Okay. And then what happens after you guys left?
That's it.
Where'd you guys go to from there?
I wanted to go get something to eat and finish getting something to drink. And I was telling my wife, I didn't know going up there. I said, okay, come on. It seems like they over here crazy or presence or something.
Do you remember when you went to get something to eat and drink?
I went to Blake's.
Remember which one?
They're right up the street from here.
Up the street on Montego or
On
the street on
Montego.
Montego? Okay. So further north on Montego?
Yeah, it's right there. It's a little bit past Indian School. And then after, me and my wife got something to eat, cause I bought me, my wife, my kids something to eat. And we went to my mother-in-law's house, and we sat there and ate.
Okay. When did you go home? Did you go home last night to this after you already had it? A little bit, right? Yeah. Is that where you stay? Where do you just stay?
We usually stay here, but we go like to, that's my sister-in-law house.
Okay.
We go there, or I go to my mother-in-law's house.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Where did you guys stay at last night, you know?
And my mother-in-law's house.
Okay. Did you guys go anywhere else? Where did, this morning, when the officers, stopped you, where were you guys going or coming from?
We was going to get some money off the ATM so we can get breakfast.
Okay. Where were you guys coming from?
We had just left home on my mother-in-law's. Because we had just told the kids we just wanted to get something to eat and we'll be right back.
Okay. Were you guys at a hotel or anything? Because I know he said he's seen you guys pulling out of a hotel or something like that. No? Okay. Tell me about the fight. You kind of, I know there's fights, okay? So a fight can be fist fight.
Well, that's what mine was a fist fight.
Oh, what's that?
Well, it was a fist fight.
It's fist fight?
Yeah, in front of the door, right there, right in front of the door in my car. It was a fist fight.
And who was a fist fight? Who was in that fist fight?
It was.
Were you involved in that fight?
Yes, I was in that fight. That's the one the two dudes is trying to get me. That's what I said. The two dudes came out on me. I guess because the lady in the store, they thought I did something to the lady in the store.
Did you do something to the lady?
No, I just cussed her out, that's all.
Okay. Did you hit her at any time?
No.
Okay. So you guys were fist fighting by the door, and then what happened? Was that where you guys stayed, or did you guys?
We stayed right there. My wife, she really didn't have nothing to do with the fight. She was in the car, and everybody started, and all she did was got out of the car and try to get the two dudes off me.
Okay. How does she do that?
I don't know, cause we was together, and then the other one was choking me, and I don't know I couldn't really see her. All I know, I heard her like, "Get off my husband! Get off my husband! Leave me alone!"
Okay. So you said in the fight, so your wife got out of the car and tried to get the two dudes off of you?
Yeah. And then she said another dude came from nowhere and pushed her down out the way. And when they pushed her down, it sounded like somebody hit my wife. And I don't know.
What did you do at that point?
At that time, it's like, I don't know where I got strength from. And me and the dudes that was fighting, I threw one dude down on the ground, and then me and the other dude started fighting, and we both fell on the ground.
Okay. What
I think when he fell on the ground, cause we were both wrestling together, and when he fell, I think he hit his head, and then he was like, "Oh, my head!" And that's when I got up, and I was like, and then I picked my wife up off the ground, and we left. And then,
who was driving at that time when you guys left? Do you remember which way you went when you left?
I told you, I went up to Wantabo to go get something to eat.
So you went north?
I went up to Wantabo to Blake's and got something to eat.
Do you remember any descriptions of any of these guys that you were in a fight with?
All I know is they were big dudes.
Okay. The one that you were tussling with on the ground, were you guys on the ground or standing up tussling?
When he grabbed me, I was trying to get out of the hole. We was tussling in, then we ended up falling to the ground.
Okay.
And then when we fell to the ground, another dude came and got on top of me to help him hold me. And that's when my wife was doing. That's when my wife came, I guess. I'm trying to remember everything. I might not remember it in order,
Sure.
but I'm trying to remember.
Okay, I appreciate that. Okay. So
Memory ain't that good. That's why I take medication.
So obviously, I told you we were investigating the shooting, right?
Yeah.
So this shooting that took place, I'm trying to figure out who was shooting. Do you know who was shooting? Did you see anybody with a gun?
No. I heard the shots.
How many shots did you think you heard?
About 4 or 5.
So understand that we get to a position, we don't just pull your car out of nowhere to say, hey, I'm going to stop this car.
No, my car was there.
Your car was there, right?
No, it was there.
Stands out, it has a Utah plate, has a window in the back. So I know your car was there. I have you on video. I mean, you have a pretty unique appearance. You know what I mean? When we get beards, but yours is like really white down here. Kind of stands out quite a bit. So when I look at the video, so we've been working this case since yesterday, okay? So I looked at a lot of video, okay? So I want to tell you that, and I've talked to a lot of people already. So I want to tell you that with this in mind, okay? I want you to be honest with me. Is everything you told me up to this point been truthful? Okay, you hesitated, so it almost makes me think that not everything has been truthful. So I would like the truth from you, rather than trying to, I'm not gonna guess, I gotta go by facts. I'll believe you if that's what you want me to do.
No, you ain't gonna believe me.
I ain't gonna believe you because that's why we're here, right?
Exactly.
You know. And I always tell people I believe you until you give me a reason not to. And I'm at that point where I don't believe you because I heard what I've already seen and the statements that I've already received. So I'll be playing real straightforward with you, okay? Not to hide any punches, because you don't seem like that kind of gentleman that would hide any punches. Did you have a firearm or a gun with you?
No, I didn't. I took it from the dude.
You took the gun from the guy?
Actually, I didn't take it. When he came out with the gun, we started tussling over the gun.
Okay. So tell me about that. Who was this guy? What was he wearing?
I don't even know. Like I say, they came out of the store on me. I left the store after the lady told me to leave. Everything else after that is a straight rush.
Okay.
I left out of the store when the lady took the soda and said leave. Okay, I didn't argue with her, nothing. I left out of the store. And if you say you got video, you would have seen me leave out of the store.
Yep.
Did nobody leave out of the store behind me except for me when I left out of the store.
Okay. Let me see if you're being honest, okay? Did you hit the female clerk? Yes or no?
No, I didn't hit her. I swung at her, but I didn't hit her. Because the door, she stepped back in the door.
How did you try to hit her?
I tried to slap her.
Like a slap or like with a closed fist?
No, it's not. I can't like this. I tried to slap her.
Okay.
But she went back in.
Okay.
Like I said, I told her to go back, and I walked up to her. When I missed, I walked up to her, and I said, lady, just go back in the store.
Okay.
We good. You know what I'm saying? And I turned around to leave out, and everybody come out on me.
Okay. At what point you said he came out with the gun? I need to know who he is and...
It was some SA dude. He's the first person that rushed me.
Okay.
The SA dude.
SA dude, explain that to me. I think I know what you're talking about, but...
He's a Spanish dude. That's why I say SA, because I'm from California. I'm not from here.
Okay.
And that's how they talk out there. They say SA.
I know what that means. I just want to make sure we get that clarification.
He the first person that came at me.
Do you remember what he was wearing?
No. I know he had I think he had a cap on. Because he came at me talking shit. And right then we start fighting, me and him. And then next thing I know, everybody started jumping on me.
Okay.
What was they jumping on me? Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Okay, me and dude start fighting.
Okay.
All right. Then after we start fighting, I really don't know how the gun came in play. I just seen it. And I grabbed it, he had it, I grabbed it, we both tussling over the gun and we fell down to the ground. When we fell down to the ground, the gun went off.
So you guys were fighting over the gun?
Yeah, we were fighting over the gun.
And...
When we both fell, what happened is, when we was tussling over the gun, the other dude came to grab us and all of us fell. It was because he fell with us. It was somebody else. I don't know who. I know it was a big dude, big white dude, came over here and started trying to tussle with us too. And me and the other dude fell on the ground. I don't know what happened to the big dude. And the gun went off.
Okay, so gun goes off, and then what happens after that?
And I was like, oh shit, I'm shot. That's what I heard my wife say, I'm shot. I'm like, oh shit.
Okay.
And then, that was it. When that went off, it was like when I got up, when nobody here, everybody was gone. And then some man said, you shot me. I'm like, man, I ain't shoot you, I ain't got no gun.
Where was the gun at that time?
I'm gonna say when I got up, I got up and I went to the car. I picked my wife up off the ground, we got in the car and we left.
So you don't know what happened to the gun?
I don't know what happened to the gun. I don't even know what kind of gun it is.
What color was it?
I think it was silver or deep. No, I ain't paying no attention.
Did you pick up the gun after so when you guys fell down, the gun went off the first time? Did you pick up the gun after that?
No. When the gun went off, I didn't have the gun. We were both tussling over the gun.
Who got shot?
Who? Well, I thought my wife got shot. Because she said, I got shot. She didn't get shot. And then some dude say, you shot me. I ain't shoot you, I ain't got no gun.
Okay. Is that gonna be your final answer? Because I have a video with you and a gun.
You have a video with me and a gun?
So explain that to me.
And that's just the gun that I picked up off the ground from dude.
Unless you would know it. I mean, I can't put words into your mind. All I see is you holding a gun. And shooting it afterwards.
After what?
After you get up off the ground. You remember that?
No.
Is it possible?
It probably could. But I didn't hit nobody.
How do you know you didn't hit nobody?
Because the person was still running.
So were you trying to hit him?
No. If I wanted to hit him, I would have hit him. I was just trying to get people off me. Because everybody was on me.
The video shows quite a different story.
What's the video?
The video shows, yes, you actually hit the clerk. The video shows that. The video also shows that you were walking around to the driver's side of the vehicle where you were at that point where you
Getting ready to get back in.
you could have left. Yeah.
Right, I was finna leave.
And then what'd you do after that?
The dudes them came out the store on me.
Okay, but you were on the driver's side, so it was opposite of the door.
Right.
And then what'd you do?
I'm like, what?
Well, you came back and you charged at the guy. That's what the video's gonna show.
Okay. What is the video gonna show the dude?
And then yes, you guys got into a fight, right? Because now you guys are in a full-out fight. Absolutely. And you guys are tussling around the ground. Now the other guy that you said was he's just trying to pull you away.
Well, I don't know that.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So I want to either, does this make sense to you or is it just not what you remember?
You saying the other guy was trying to pull
He's trying to pull you apart because you're fighting with this other guy after you've hit the clerk, female clerk.
Okay. Oh, I understand that.
Okay. So, I mean, in my understanding, he's just trying to separate. You guys are in a fight. He's trying to separate the two.
Well, I don't know that.
Okay.
We fighting.
Okay.
I don't know that he's trying to say. I'm thinking they trying to jump me.
Okay. But then you said something about a gun, which I believe is your gun, and not this other person's gun.
I don't have a gun.
You don't have a gun? Are you supposed to have guns?
No,
Why not?
because I've been in trouble before in California.
Okay. You served prison time?
Yes,
You've been convicted of felonies?
yes.
So you're not supposed to have a gun.
I don't have no gun.
Okay. But you had one yesterday.
It wasn't mine.
Okay. So after you said you fell and the gun goes off, I don't know. I can't tell exactly when the gun goes off. Yes, I know there's a gunshot that goes off during that time when you guys are at close range. Okay. So the other person that got shot, which I believe is from your gun, got shot. Did you know that?
No.
Okay. You said he hit his head. What does that mean?
He hit his head when we both fell. Cause he was like, I hit my head. And then, that was it. And then I jumped up.
You jumped up. Did you have your gun in the hand? And the gun in your hand?
When I jumped up, I might have did take the gun. I remember.
Either you did or you
Yeah, I
didn't.
did.
So you took the gun from him. And then what did you do with it then?
I took it. And I picked my wife up off the ground. We got in the car.
Okay. When you stood up to your feet, did you shoot anymore?
I don't remember.
Did you say
If I did, no, because it was nothing.
I see a video, and we have a record of you shooting, and your hand like this. You said you would have shot him if you were really
Yeah,
shooting.
if I wanted to shoot him, I would have shot him.
Okay. So what were you trying to do then when you shot like this towards that direction?
I don't even remember if I shot. I think I just pointed it at somebody and they ran. The other dude that was involved.
Okay. So what'd you do with the gun after that?
I threw it. It ain't mine. I don't want it.
What'd you throw it at?
I don't know. I threw it as I was driving. I just threw it out the window.
You didn't keep it?
No. Don't like guns. Been shot too many times.
You've been shot too many times?
Yeah, I've been shot 3 times.
Where at? On the body? Where at?
Right here next to my corners. Right here. And in my ass. I got shot in the ass with a shotgun. So it had pellets instead of slugs.
How long ago has all this been?
When I was in California. That's why I got away. And right here. That's all I've been doing.
Tell me
I
about
got in trouble when I first came out here a while back, but after that I've been doing. I turned everything around and try to get my life back on track. I work every day. I take care of my wife. I take care of my kids. I try to live a normal life now because my life was fucked up in the past.
Where do you work at?
I work for Palco. I'm a home care director.
For Palco?
Palco.
How do you spell it?
ALCO.
Where's that at?
The main It's out of state, but they have an office here on Randolph,
Okay.
right by over there by the airport.
Okay.
I don't remember the actual address, but one matter of fact, he took everything out of my pocket. My W-2s was in my pocket. I just got my W-2s back. I just filed my taxes.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot to. What did you tell me? I forgot to ask you.
505-589-2838.
505.
589
Okay.
2838. Me and my wife got the same. She on the phone with her.
Okay. You guys share a phone?
Yeah.
So, do you know where your phone's at right now?
She didn't have it?
No. Maybe in the vehicle?
Yeah, it was
You guys have it with you earlier when you had brother-in-law?
I don't even know. I don't know, because I left out of the house.
What kind of phone is it?
It's an Android.
Android? What color is it?
Oh, she has a cover on it. I don't know what color the phone is. The cover on it is pink.
Yeah, does it have a passcode on it?
I don't know. But usually I just, when I turn it on, I just swipe it up.
Yeah, the words. So you all share something. All right. Has your car been involved in anything else?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I mean, I'm just asking. Just because. What happened to the back window?
Oh, the back window. It came out. I was bagging up and at the apartments at my sister's house, and this I guess it's the little pain thing that come down where she stayed. I backed up a little bit too far, and it punched the back window.
Okay.
That's how that broke out. But my sister stayed with her.
Because earlier you said that your car had gunshots.
Yeah, it got bullet holes in it.
Yeah, bullet. There you go. But your car wasn't in the direction of where the gun was shot, and you shot it. So how did those bullet holes get on your car?
Probably when I was leaving.
Leaving? Remember that I have a bunch of witnesses. This is.
Yeah, I know you have a bunch of witnesses, but they gonna tell you. Everybody gonna tell you. You can lie, and this is for a fact because I didn't do a theory, and my teacher even told me how to do a theory. You're lying 10 people up or 20 people up. Tell one person one thing from the beginning. By the time you get to the end, you're gonna have a totally different story because everybody gonna put their emphasis on it.
That's the truth.
And they gonna all add shit to it.
Yeah.
I've heard that before, and you're not lying.
I've actually played that. They call it telephone.
Okay.
Okay? And you're right. Right? But I take statements before they talk to everybody. So we don't have that. And I also have video.
And a shot spotter.
And that helps.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I talk to people. So there was no other shots when you were leaving. I know that for a fact. Okay?
Then what hit me in the back?
I don't know. And when I looked at it earlier on the window, it kind of looked kind of rusty, honestly, but we'll document it because I'm going to do a search warrant on your car. Is there going to be a gun in your car?
There ain't no gun in that car. If we do, it's a toy gun.
Okay.
And it's orange. And it ain't real, it shoot darts.
So you made a mention earlier that you threw out the gun that you got from this guy.
Yeah.
Where did you throw it out?
All I did was throw it out the car as we was going up once the ball.
Out of which window did you throw it out?
I dropped one.
On Montabo? How far away from the Circle K?
When we drove out of the Circle K and we drove off, my wife said, "Oh, what are you doing with that?" I'm like, "Oh, this ain't mine." I threw it out the window. My wife don't have nothing to do with this.
I understand she's pregnant.
Yes, she's pregnant. All we're trying to do is just get something to drink, man. I didn't even ask for none of this.
Okay. You seem very agitated and upset. You know, maybe with your hand.
No, yeah, with my head, but it's like, man, I can't get it right, man. Even when I try to get it right, I can't get it fucking right.
And again, is there an ability that you're able to hold on to? I mean, you were holding that gun pretty good, pointing at it, shooting it.
No, but this ain't it.
He says that because you can see it on video. That's why he says that.
Plain as day, plain as day. I'm not making this up. You know that, I know that. So I ain't telling you something you don't already know. Okay? We're not here for that. I am here to hear your perspective and your side of the story. And I don't believe you're being honest because I believe that this gun is yours. And I don't believe you took it away from this male. And you may not know this, but when this all happened, there was 2 victims, one that got shot, besides your wife, who now I know got shot, grazed. You had injuries to one and the other person died. So this is a homicide investigation. So this is serious stuff.
No shit. I never, if you look at my record, never, ever done anything like
You've done aggravated batteries.
that. Aggravated battery.
You've done
That's what
robberies with a
it's
deadly weapon.
Robert, what deadly weapon? My deadly weapon is, I don't know what deadly weapon. Well, okay, Robert with deadly weapon.
Have you ever been caught with guns before?
No,
Huh?
never. I never have a gun.
Okay,
I
so
don't use guns.
okay. Like I said, I believe people until they give me a reason not to.
Even if you went back, all the way back, even to when I did time in California, you will see that I ain't never ever been charged with guns. I don't like guns.
So there's no
At
evidence.
least like the battery, like I told the officer. The last time I went to jail is I got into it with somebody at the shopping mall, and we was fighting, and I sprayed him off with pepper spray to get him off me, and one of the other dudes that was trying to break it up was an off-duty officer, and I didn't know he was an off-duty officer, and the pepper spray got in his eye. I got charged for that. Assault on a police officer.
Okay.
That's not a gun, that was pepper spray.
Is there going to be? You said there was no gun in the car. Is there going to be gun parts like ammunition or casings, magazines, or anything like that in your car?
No,
Whose backpack is in the back seat that I can see from the outside?
that's my son's.
It's your son's. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing in there. Nothing in the trunk.
We can pull all that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a search warrant on your car, so this you know, but that's what I'm gonna find out. Okay? I'm giving you this opportunity here to be honest with me, whether or not you had a gun, or you're still saying it wasn't your gun.
That's not my gun.
Do you know where this subject, if he had it, I mean, you're trying to say it's his, where did he pull it out from, or where did it come from? Because I'm gonna go looking, and if I find that gun, you should have his DNA on it. If I find a gun out there and it has your DNA, what is that person?
That'll show me.
Huh?
And that'll show me.
Do you have anything else? You have questions before I go?
I just have one question. Before you got pulled over today, with the officers, you pulled out of somewhere, right? Can you tell us about that? Where were you at today? Because this is the day after a shooting that involved the gun, involved somebody's life taken.
Well, when y'all saw me pulling out of the
Yeah, so the officer believes that you were pulling out of the Wood Springs Suites, okay?
I went to meet somebody, yeah,
Who'd you go to meet?
my friend.
Give me his name.
It's not a him, it's a her.
Okay. Is your wife know him?
Yeah,
Okay. Both of you guys friend, mutual friend?
yeah.
What's her name?
Her name is Denise.
Was she staying there or where did you meet her at?
I just met her right there. I don't know if she stayed there. I don't know. She over there with somebody. I just know she was over there. That's where she told me to come.
Did you meet her in the parking lot or where?
Yeah, I met her in the parking lot.
Was she in a vehicle or on foot?
She was in a car,
What kind of car she got?
an SUV.
What color?
Black.
And what's Denise's last name?
I don't know.
You involved in any type of drugs?
No.
Are you using drugs?
Yes,
What kind of drugs are you using?
oxycodone.
How are you using oxycodone?
I take them, but they prescribed to me.
Okay. So are you using any illegal or illicit drugs, things that are not prescribed to you?
All my drugs is prescribed to me.
Okay.
Marijuana, oxycodone,
Okay.
gabapentin, all that stuff is to me. It's how
You're not taking any street drugs?
No,
Meth,
no,
heroin,
no,
cocaine,
no,
fentanyl?
no,
So none of that.
none of that.
Were you meeting Denise for drugs?
No,
She's not that type of friend?
no.
Okay.
Is there any way we'd be able to prove that you were meeting Denise there in that parking lot? And for example, whether it be text messages, phone calls?
She called me.
She called you.
Yeah.
You remember her number by heart? How soon did she call you before that?
Huh?
How soon prior to the stop, the traffic stop, when you came out of the hotel, how soon before that did she call you? 'Cause I'm gonna be doing a search warrant on your phone to see if this checks out.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
So, I was kind of giving you an opportunity to be honest with me, Mr. Ford, you know what I mean? I have a lot of information, and I have video, and I have statements, okay? I'm gonna give our district attorney's office a brief. I still believe that this handgun was not provided by the other subject. I believe it came from you. And you were holding it and pointing it and shooting it even after you shot the switch. Okay. Go ahead.
I didn't shoot though. The gun went off.
Okay. Do you know where exactly was the gun at when it went off?
We was on the ground.
Okay, but like where at? If you guys are, you say you're tossing over the gun, where exactly was it at?
Where was it at?
Yeah.
It's like here, we both like this.
Okay.
And we moving around. We cussing over. He was ready. It's going all type of way. And it goes off.
So where would you think he would have got shot by the way you described that? Because
Probably in the side or stomach. Somewhere around right here.
how would that be if it's
Right in front. We tussling in front of each other. And then we both fall on the ground.
Okay. And you're saying the gun just goes off.
And when we fall on the ground, that's when the gun went off.
Did you pull the trigger at that point?
I didn't pull no trigger.
Because I don't usually in a fight if something falls out, kind of, especially with video, you would see that you would recover that afterwards. Because clearly you can. I'll look at that closer, but I kind of looked at it pretty in depth, and I don't see that.
And when we first fall to fill my gun, you would have seen the gun fall out.
Exactly, and I didn't see that.
Exactly.
So that means you had it the whole time.
So how could I have it the whole time if we touched it? Why would I would have shot people before we started touching them.
No, I think you pulled it out during the fight and you shot him. There we go.
How? Okay.
If
we fighting and he had me,
Right.
where am I put a gun from? He had me.
Yeah. No,
So-
you had your hands loose, and we don't have to explain it because the video will explain it. Okay.
You'll be safe.
Okay. So again, this is a homicide. Okay. And I'll come back and talk to you here in a little bit to see what we're gonna do. I got a couple of search warrants I gotta do. Once I complete those search warrants, I'll let you know what's gonna happen to you. Okay. We're gonna detain you unless you have any questions for us. Do you have any questions for us?
So we want to sit here all day with no food and nothing.
I'll get you some food. You want some food? Yeah. Get some food.
I didn't eat breakfast. We didn't eat lunch.
What do you want to eat? You want some cheeseburgers? Is that good?
Gotta worry, it don't matter.
I'll get you some food. That's all.
Is there anything you can't eat?
I don't eat pork.
Okay.
Okay. Cheeseburger, okay?
Yeah.
Fries? Okay, we'll get you some food. I'm not here.
I'm not really mainly worried about me.
Okay.
I'm worried about
Absolutely.
because my wife.
And we're not here to disrespect in any way. I want to take care of the rest of my ability. Okay? Now, I have a job to do, and I have to get to the bottom of it. Okay? I don't think you're being.
All I was doing.
I don't think you're being completely honest. Go ahead. Hold on. Give me.
All I'm doing.
Oh.
All I'm doing is to try to defend myself. That's all. All I have is
What do you take what?
whatever.
How are you trying to defend yourself?
Because they all came out on me. I was ready to leave. I was leaving.
And you're like 2 steps away from your
Right, and I'm leaving.
And nobody approached this driver door. Nobody.
No, to do out the store and see, I'll beat your ass right now. And I'm like, okay, well, come on with it.
Why didn't you just leave? If that's what he said. You were like 2 feet away from your door. I know where you were at because I see on video where you were at. And guess what you do?
I was leaving. I was already out of the store. Nobody was there. All they had to do was let me leave.
And you could have left. Nobody told you to go back to the door.
Nobody told them to come out and provoke a fight.
Because you hit a female, so they were intervening on that. Yes. And that's on video.
But that was way after I slapped the female and then I came back to the car.
It's not way after, it's maybe 10 seconds. I don't know exactly.
No matter what I say, you gonna say something different.
No, I'm just saying, I got proof with the video.
Okay, whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you what happened, man. What happened with me.
But you're not being honest.
I'm not being honest.
Because you're not telling me that you're the one that had the gun.
No, I ain't had no gun.
Okay. Then we're gonna end it there, okay? Do you have any other questions for me?
No.
Give me a little bit, get you some food. And we'll be with you as soon as we can, okay?
Go for it.
Once I get to the determination of what I'm gonna do, I'll come and let you know.
Eric Ford was sentenced to 26 years behind bars for fatally shooting Michael Iroste, a man who just wanted to help a stranger.